Hey everyone, it's Hima here, and I've got a skinny dip for you, a look at the ES and NQ March 2020 contracts. Today's Wednesday, December 18th, 2019. Before we take a look at the charts, important reminder that trading and investing can be extremely risky business. Therefore, it's your responsibility to evaluate any information, opinion, advice, or other content contained in this video. So here is the March 2020, the next front month for the E-mini S&P 500 futures contract, symbol ES. And this is a daily chart with my RSI power zones plot at the bottom. So you can see here that this market has been up and away for a couple weeks now. And I had a forecast that was suggesting that there should be a high coming in on December 13th, but it ended up being a brief pause instead of an actual tradable high. So that's a sign that the market is a little bit stronger than what we originally forecasted. Now, that means you can continue to buy dips and do this in line with the RSI on the daily chart lifting up from the bull support power zone. It came right back to it. Now, what does this mean for further upside? Well, I detail projected resistance levels in the full skinny lifetime every trading day. And these levels are based off previous important moves in price. So previous highs and lows going all the way back to the August 16th price action. So I've got those levels that I update daily for my full skinny lifetime members. Right now, I don't see any reason why we shouldn't continue higher so long as we stay above yesterday's low, which is also the same as today's low. So this 3192 is providing a nice little platform. And when you look at it on a 60-minute chart, the way I publish in the full skinny, you can see that that's all led to this sideways range going on. Now this sideways range is happening with the RSI power zones just relieving themselves of overbought conditions. See how they came up really close to the bull resistance power zone, actually came back just above previous overbought levels, and then the RSI power zones has just been winding down while price has been going sideways. This is a hint that price is likely to break higher, not that this is a top forming. Okay, so odds are that we stay above 3192 and continue higher. Now let's take a look at the NQ March 2020 contract. Here is the NQ chart, again with the RSI power zones at the bottom and each candle representing 1 day of price action. I just rolled the full skinny report to this contract today, meaning updated all the support, resistance levels, and trend lines as per the new contract. Because when you move from one futures contract to another, especially for equity indexes, while the timing of the highs and lows are similar, so there was a significant low in early August, as there was in the prior contract in mid-September and early October, the actual price levels are different. So when you calculate projections from those levels, you have to update them for the new contract. I've done this in the full skinny lifetime, and I'll keep reflecting on those new levels in each day's report. Now, for further upside on the NQ, you can see that we've already broken above yesterday's range, which was a tiny candle with long upper shadows relative to the body. And if we zoom in, you can see that even further. So this represented a sideways range that was occurring. We've got a breakout higher, but so far the session here, we haven't broken above the December 17th high on a close basis. So 8626.5, today's close was 8623.25. Let's look at this on an intraday chart. And here I'm going to switch to a 120-minute chart. So when you bring this to a 120-minute chart, zoom in, you can see similar to what was on the ES 60-minute chart, there was this platform, and now we broke higher. Now price is hanging out, still above the platform, so while we're above 8592.75 on the NQ, still room to continue higher. And in the short term, day-to-day trading, I will be updating the projected resistance levels and new support levels that develop along the way in the full skinny lifetime reports. So the rollover date for these two markets was last Thursday, December 12th. So now the full volume and participation is in these markets. If you're trading the contract outright or the continuous contract, that will be reflected. So good luck out there, and I'll catch you next time. You can sign up at himareddy.com/gift to get my hot, timely, actionable updates as soon as I publish right to your inbox.